Hello, guys. Welcome back to Talking Mandalorian or Talking Mando. My name is Clint, and we're joined here today with Erikel again and his girlfriend Bella.
Hello.
Other half of Punch It.
Yes, happy to be here.
And yeah, what an amazing episode we had this week, and
Oh
we're
my
really
God.
excited. I can't wait to
Yes.
talk
Insane.
about it with you guys. Let's just jump right into it.
Let's hop in.
Yeah.
But before we do, spoiler disclaimer: if you haven't seen the episode and you are, you want to stay clear of spoilers, then stop watching now.
Come back after you watch the episode.
Yeah.
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan immediately. All right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Bo-Katan is back, played by Katie Sackhoff is reprising her role as
In live action
as
for
Bo-Katan
the first time.
for the first time.
That's so cool.
She looks amazing in the role. She was a complete badass in
Yeah.
this episode. How do you guys feel about her returning to Star Wars and coming to live action?
Oh my gosh. It was like I didn't think we were gonna get it this soon.
Yeah.
I think they were gonna make us wait a little longer for it, but it was really, really cool to see her, and the way she came in, like they didn't build up to it or anything. It was just like bam, she's here.
Mhm.
You know?
Yes.
And I'm still kind of like can't believe it, but it was
Yeah.
awesome. It was really cool. I mean, seeing not just her, but like I was freaking out at the beginning of the episode just seeing that. I'm guessing that was Mon Cala, right?
No, it's actually the planet of Trask. It might be
Okay.
in a nearby system, but I can see why you'd think it would be Mon Cala
No,
due to all the Corrin and Mon Calamari
yeah.
on the planet.
Well, either way, I thought it was Mon Cala, and I was freaking out. But either way, it was cool.
Yeah.
It was
the
cool.
whole like fishing village and the like the little spaceport just like on the ocean.
We haven't seen that
We've
yet
never-
in
yeah,
Star
we've never
Wars,
seen that.
so
And we
I
haven't
was like-
seen a Mon Calamari in a sweater, have we?
No, we have not. It was really cool. But yeah, I mean, did you have anything to say about Bo-Katan?
I just think it was really awesome to see a character that was from like an animated series,
Yeah.
like in, I guess, live action.
Yeah.
And I just, because you kind of like had an idea of what you thought it would be.
Yeah.
Like if you read a book and then you watch the movie, it's like, okay, I picture them looking like this or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of how it felt going into it, but I think they did a really good job of like making it fit, not making it too big or too small.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it was a perfect way to segue into the next part of his journey, which I don't know if we're going to say that yet, but
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first time we've seen a animated character in live action Star Wars.
I think Saw Gerrera may have been the
Okay.
first one.
Okay, yes, you're right.
But like
Well, from
besides
Clone
him,
Wars.
I don't.
From
yeah,
Clone
from
Wars.
Clone Wars.
Yeah.
From Clone Wars. I mean, Boba Fett was the first
Like an
animated
original
character.
Yeah.
Clone Wars character. I
Yeah,
don't
no.
think we've seen in live action yet. We'll hop to the other one later, but yeah, like you said, it was crazy how like I didn't expect Bo-Katan to show up that
Yeah.
soon in the episode. I thought he was
Yeah.
going to spend the entire episode looking for her, and then the way she just pops in and that
Yeah.
epic fight scene. We had two fight scenes back to back with
Yeah.
with Bo-Katan and her
I
night
think that
owls.
pretty much the whole episode was fight scene.
Yeah.
was
It was
Great.
insane.
And it was pretty interesting. One thing I noted was that Din Djarin, he didn't know about Bo-Katan's clan. Like he was taken aback
Yeah,
when they
like-
took
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
their helmets. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And come to find out, we knew he was rescued by Death Watch, but
Yeah.
it seems like that whole Death Watch, Night Owl, Mandalore Civil War thing is still a thing. Like they don't
Yeah.
like each other,
They haven't stopped pretty much.
Yeah.
and he didn't seem to know about it either. So that
No.
was pretty interesting. I think there's more story there.
Yeah. I'm definitely like very intrigued. I'm very like, I really want to know more about like, okay, how is it that like it feels like he's so sheltered, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you don't know like you should know who Bo-Katan is. You should know like what's going on. But I guess that the Death Watch are like just so extreme to the point where it's like
don't affiliate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They
Don't
just
talk
don't
about
affiliate
it
anymore.
It makes sense because he also doesn't know anything about the Jedi, and if he was
Yeah, he
affiliated with like that other sect of Mandos,
Mhm.
then he would know.
Yeah.
I think it's very realistic though, because in most of what we've seen in Star Wars, it's like everything's connected and everyone kind of knows what's going on.
Yeah.
But the galaxy is so big that it's not impossible that people wouldn't know
Exactly.
everything.
No, yeah.
So I think that's kind of where they're trying to go with that.
Yeah.
I think they're really trying to expand the galaxy in Star Wars, and I think they did a really good job with this episode.
Especially that like idea of just expanding the universe that we already know.
Mm-hmm.
They did an incredible job. But one thing to touch on like the Death Watch again is like, okay, so if we really think about it, he was like what 10? Like Din Djarin was like 10ish around when he became a foundling. When
he was young
rescued.
when the Death Watch rescued him.
And that was during the Clone Wars. So he was a kid. He was a little kid during the Clone Wars. So yeah, I guess it's not that crazy of an idea of him not knowing everything that happened with Pre Vizsla and like Bo-Katan and like the Duchess, because he wasn't Mandalorian when he was little.
Mm-hmm.
And for all we know,
he didn't grow up
all the
that
stuff
way.
we saw in Clone Wars probably happened before he was even a foundling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the whole Pre Vizsla leading Death Watch thing. I think Din Djarin became a foundling after all of that.
After Pre Vizsla's time. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to like explore that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it seems like we're going to get a lot of Mandalorian backstory about like it's going to fill in all the gaps about like what we don't know and what happened up until from the Purge all the way to where we are now.
Yeah, exactly.
So Sasha Banks playing the other Night Owl. I don't believe we got names for the other two Mandalorians that were with.
I saw her name. Now I forgot, but it's something Reeves because we had the subtitles on, so it shows their names.
Okay.
But I didn't see the guy's name.
I don't know.
I didn't see his name.
I didn't catch either.
I tried to turn on subtitles to see the name, and for some reason on my computer it wasn't showing the names. But I do not believe that she was Sabine Wren, like we all thought she was.
No.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. So maybe we will see Sabine later. But Sasha Banks, I don't believe is Sabine.
Well, I mean, what did we left off with a huge cliffhanger.
Yes.
And there's still hope to seeing
other characters.
Sabine. Yeah, other characters.
Yeah.
Like speaking of Sabine.
Yeah.
I know how much we both want to get to that, but
I know,
there's one more topic that I want to talk about. Bo-Katan's whole goal. We find out that Bo-Katan's trying to take back Mandalore by stealing weapons from the Empire on the planet Trask, which they're on in this episode, to put a new Mandalore on the throne. So what do you guys think about us actually maybe going to Mandalore in The Mandalorian to see Bo-Katan, and maybe Din will help her out taking back their home planet?
Possibly. Like, after this episode, like seeing like how he just like didn't really care, I'm like maybe not, but he's also the type of person that, okay, like you help me after I get what I
Yeah.
need to get done, I'll help you.
I
You know?
think I think that this kind of ties into what we were talking about in last week's episode,
Mhm.
how Disney knows how successful this show is, and they're either going to make spin-offs from The Mandalorian or
Yeah.
they're going to keep this show running for a very long time.
Yeah.
There were a lot of plot points added in this episode that we wanted last episode, but we got like 2, 3, maybe even 4 plot points in just this one episode
Exactly.
to spin us off into this whole new Mandalorian world. So Bo-Katan agreed to lead Mando to a Jedi if Mando helped her out with her agenda, stealing the weapons from the Imperials.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the whole Mando squad versus the Empire?
That was so cool to see.
That was definitely the coolest part. I mean, every time I watch an episode of The Mandalorian, I'm like, oh, that was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's insanely cool.
I think what was really cool for me is like when Star Wars first came out, when you'd see scenes, it'd be like 2 or 3 stormtroopers, right?
Yeah.
Like it was never like a huge scale.
Yeah.
They just couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But now to have like there were like 10 at a time, and it happened like 2, 3, 4 times that they had to fight through them. Like we've
Just
never
waves
seen
of
it.
them,
Yeah, we've never seen it at that scale. So that was really cool to see. Like it's not just like, oh, pew pew and that's it.
Yeah.
Because that's good. Like we love that, you know. But like to see it even bigger, it was like, oh,
yeah, and then against
so
Mandalorians,
cool.
not just like stormtroopers, but they're fighting Mandalorians, not rebels.
Yeah.
You know, so and then it was kind of cool seeing when they first were like breaching the ship, and like Mando was just kind of in the back ready to go, and they were just taking everyone out, and he's just like,
yeah, there's nothing for him
what
to
am
do.
I gonna? Why am I here?
Why'd you bring me?
Yeah.
All you saw was yellow blaster fire.
They made fun of the stormtroopers for how bad their aim was before they went in there. And then
they did.
Yeah.
Speaking of all the stormtroopers, I don't know if y'all noticed, but they, being the remnants of the Empire, they had Rogue One stormtroopers there. They had they also had the Return of the Jedi style stormtroopers there as well.
I didn't notice.
I didn't notice. That's cool.
And I think it's because they seem to be drawing from the 501st Legion to kind of like fill those gaps where they need more stormtrooper fodder.
Of course. Well, it's also cool because like even if it's like even if we know like, oh, it's just a bunch of the 501st guys, it's like it's still kind of cool to think about it like story wise. It's like, okay, well, the Empire is just gathering whatever they have left.
Yeah.
You know, so
really
it could
care.
be armor from 8 years ago or whatever, like 10 years ago from episode 4 era, or you know, so it's cool to see that. I can't wait to rewatch it so we can just start paying attention to all the
like
little
stop
details.
and like dissect.
Yeah. And it seems like the Empire is really trying to still hold on like to that remnant power that they have, and the Imperial officer was still willing to like sacrifice himself for the cause. But we also find Bo-Katan's second agenda, which is retrieving the Darksaber from Moff Gideon.
Finally.
That's gonna be. I thought Mando heard her, and I thought he was gonna like say something about it and like maybe get involved now that he knew that they're connected, like her and Gideon.
But he doesn't know, right?
He knows.
Well, I mean, he saw Gideon. Oh wait, no, he didn't see the.
He didn't see the Gideon Hollow, and then he didn't see Gideon with the Darksaber. So he's in the dark about that. But it's gonna be really cool. Hopefully, we get to see how Bo-Katan lost the Darksaber to Moff Gideon.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna be cool to see. I'm sure Mando and Bo-Katan are going to team up against Gideon. Because,
Oh yeah.
In the end, but that's going to be really cool to see as well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, is Bo-Katan really going to become Mandalore?
I mean,
do you think?
Boba Fett is back in the picture now.
Boba Fett was Mandalore in the EU, but I'm saying like, do you think that maybe Din will like kind of step up and like show that he's actually the one who's meant to be Mandalore when the time comes?
No, I don't think he wants anything to do with like politics or like.
I'm just saying. I think
Mandalore has
been, y'all can do that, and that's great. But like, I'm
chosen.
Do this.
I think Mandalore has been Bo-Katan's entire like life goal because
exactly.
In Clone Wars, that's what she was going for. In Rebels, that's where we left off with her. Like she got the Darksaber from Sabine, I believe, and then she was gonna try and take back Mandalore. And it seems like
she pretty much was gonna become Mandalore.
Yeah, and it seems like Mandalore has become such a dangerous place that the entire galactic civil war, Bo-Katan hasn't been able to retake the planet. So I think it's going to be pretty interesting seeing where she goes from here.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Do you guys want to announce the final shebang?
The final shebang. Go ahead.
You do it.
Me do it? I do it? So they're able to take the ship, the what is it called?
It's some sort of Imperial. It was like the Imperial transport or something like that from Rebels.
They take over the bridge and everything, and they're like, okay, we got to get out of here. And Bo-Katan's like, are you sure you don't want to join us? And Mando's like, no, I got to do this. Please tell me where can I find a Jedi? And she says, you can go to the forest moon of this place. I don't remember. I'm so sorry, viewers.
I don't remember either.
Look for a Jedi called Ahsoka Tano. Tell her Bo-Katan sent you.
She said it so nonchalant.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just like just I think her name is Ahsoka Tano. Yeah. Find Ahsoka Tano and just tell her I sent you. You know.
Low-key.
Low-key. It's a hush hush. But my gosh.
We kind of knew it was coming.
I wasn't expecting that in that episode.
I wasn't expecting it this soon. And it's really exciting. We have Boba Fett's back. We have Bo-Katan. And we have Ahsoka
Tano.
They're
like for sure. Like
guaranteed.
For sure. And even if it's Luke Skywalker appearance, Force Awakens appearance, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, she's in. You know?
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
And with all these rumors coming true, I think it's pretty like we knew Katie Sackhoff was gonna come back and play Bo-Katan for a while now. I think Rosario Dawson is going to be Ahsoka Tano.
Yeah.
It's there's no way everything else was true and that wasn't, you know.
Yeah, and hopefully we get 2 more bonuses of Sabine and Rex. That would be awesome. But right now,
if he finds Ahsoka, Rex has to be there. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not because he was probably with the New Republic. Could be. Who knows?
Yeah, Sabine was with Ahsoka though.
Yeah.
So
that's right.
But then again,
but how likely is it that they're all together and it's
but
this big happy reunion?
Do we all remember the little doodle concept art, whatever you want to call it, that Dave posted? It was like his Twitter background or like the banner or whatever, and it was Ahsoka and Rex on like banthas or like dewbacks or something, and she was like in her cloak from like the Rebels finale.
Yeah,
that's possible. I think that could be for sure they'll mention him, but I don't know if we're gonna see like his face.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I don't know. I would like to see it, but I don't know if they would.
Tomorrow's already Boba Fett in this, so
he just like puts on a different hat and like.
I mean, yeah, they have Tamora like whenever they
Might as
need him
well.
to play Rex.
Exactly. There we go.
Sabine, that one, I think we might see Rex before we see Sabine, because we don't even have a rumored actress for Sabine.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
we thought it was Sasha Banks, and turns out
No.
Maybe it's
we're
another puppet.
wrong.
Another puppet.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's the only way they could keep it a secret.
There we
Everyone
go.
found out about the actors. They're like, we just
Keep her a puppet.
just make her a puppet.
There we go.
Or maybe Tia Sakar will take the role, because she does live action stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe. That could be cool.
That would be cool. But yeah, this episode was great. The action was fantastic. The story was well written, and Bryce Dallas Howard directed this one. She also
Amazing.
directed episode 3 of season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my favorite episode in the last season.
Yeah.
So I really liked this episode too.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was really good.
Really exciting. The stories that we're about to be blessed with
Yeah.
Exactly.
are going to be amazing, and the rest of the season I know we're all looking forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, we predicted some things for like episode 1, and then like everything else that's happened, we didn't even get close. So like,
Yeah.
I can't imagine what's going to happen from now till the finale.
Can you guys believe we're gonna see Ahsoka Tano in live action? Like, I'm
No.
so excited.
Not even a little
No.
bit. Not, I can't believe it, but
I'm gonna ugly cry.
yeah, I probably me too.
Isn't it amazing how when Clone Wars first came out, she was like not a very likable character, and then here we
Yeah.
are now after a well-written story arc, and we
That's all they
absolutely love
need.
her.
That's all the characters need.
Yeah.
It's a good story.
Yeah. I can't believe it. It's like the journey of Ahsoka Tano alone, not like as the character, but like as a fictional character. Like in
Yeah.
our world, like just seeing how
Everything's
everything
played out.
is crazy. Absolutely
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait for all the hype tomorrow. I can't wait to see everyone talking about it on Monday. It's gonna be
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely post about it tonight and tomorrow with a spoiler warning. But I'm very excited to see everybody's reaction to Ahsoka coming back.
It's gonna be awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching Talking Mando.
Thank you.
Please remember to subscribe and hit the bell and notifications so you know exactly when our next episode's going up. And be sure to follow Erikel and Bella at Punch a Chewie Press on Instagram and their other social media, which will be down in the bio below. And yeah, follow me at Star Wars Daily. And may the Force be with you.
Bye.
Bye.